Hello everybody, my name is Kirtishri Ganapati. Today I would like to cover the topic what is a computer and what does it do? Here is an image of a computer and you can see the different parts of a computer here. This is a screen, the entire thing is called a monitor, this is a speaker, this is a microphone, this is a mouse, keyboard and the CPU. So the definition of a computer says that it is a programmable electronic device that accepts data, performs operation on that data, and stores the data. The instructions on a computer is called a program. And there are 5 basic operations, namely input, processing, output, storage, and communications. Here is a simple demo of what a computer does when we want to add two numbers. Say suppose we want to add 2 and 5. So we input 5 and 2. Then the computer processes it. It performs the operation. So what is processing? It calculates 2 plus 5 and it displays the output as 7. Then whatever is the output, that is stored in the computer. So this is an entire information processing cycle. Now, when we have seen the process flow, let us see an important difference between data and information. What is data? Data is raw and unorganized facts. It could be text, graphics, audio, or video, whereas information is the processed data. It has to have a meaningful form. So the information processing is conversion of data into information. So computers can be divided into 5 different generations. The evolution of computers, it can be divided into 5 different generations. And even before the very first generation, the pre-computers or the calculations were performed using abacus, punch card, tabular machines, etc. Let us see the different generation of computers. The first generation of computers were enormous and they were powered by something called as vacuum tubes. It uses great deal of electricity and it generates a lot of heat. Examples are ENIAC and UNIVAC. You might want to see the full form of ENIAC and UNIVAC. Moving to the second generation of computers. It uses transistors and compared to the first generation of computers, they were much smaller, more powerful, cheaper, and more energy efficient. Moving to the fifth generation of computers, that is what we have now. It uses mainly artificial intelligence. Here it says that it will likely use voice and touch input, but I'm sure we already have a lot of devices which uses voice and touch input. Our smartphones is one of the examples. So here is a 5th generation computer by IBM Watson Studio. So the computers can be divided into 2 different types of categories. That is, it has a hardware part and it consists of software. What is a hardware? So the hardware is a physical part of a computer. It could be internal hardware, external hardware, input devices, processing devices, output devices, storage devices, communication, etc. So here it shows the entire collection of hardware. As we can see, the physical devices such as the CPU, keyboard, input, mouse, the hard disk, the CD drives, etc., the printer, all these are hardware. And the second part is the software. We have already seen that the set of instructions which a computer follows is called a program. So these programs, when executed in a sequence, is called a software. So these are some of the examples where the different types of software, such as the system software and the application software, are listed here. So here is a screenshot. When we want to delete one particular operation, the deletion operation, that instruction, is called a software. And the second type of software is the application software, which has the specific task to perform, like editing photographs, viewing web pages, etc. You can go through these examples. And these are some of the application software examples. We have the Microsoft Word, multimedia programs, email programs, etc. So we have different types of computer users and professionals. So these include the programmers, software programmers. There could be different types of programmers, Java developers, Python developers, etc. The system analysts, the security specialists, etc. Let us have a quick quiz. Which of the following was not a first generation of computers? So you get three options: IBM PC, UNIVAC, or ENIAC. Which one of these is not a first generation computers? Second part, true or false? A window displayed when the computer needs more information from the user is called a dialog box. Is that true or is it false? Third question, speakers are an example of a dash device. Fill in the blanks. I hope you're ready with the answers. Let us see the answers. So the first one is IBM PC. This does not belong to the first generation of computers. A window which gets displayed when the computer needs more information is called a dialog box. That is indeed true. And speakers are an example of output device. This ends today's session. Thank you.